What's up guys, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be unboxing Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 Wayfarer model. Now this is the standard size with the shiny black frame and the green lenses. The reason I picked the green lenses is because these are the only lenses which are the darker sunglasses. Here it is. Ta-da! So this is what it looks like. The temples are wrapped. And this is the standard size, which is the 50. It's already lightweight. Actually, what we'll do, we'll grab the kitchen scale and weigh and see how. Let's put this here. Ah, interesting. It comes up as 51 grams because I thought it's about 48 grams. And these are my Oakley sunglasses. Not the flak, but whatever it is, it's 23. Alright, and this is what it looks like on my face. I did try the demo in the shop a few times. And one of my concern was that, oh, this is just gonna get really heavy. But it's actually not. It feels very lightweight. The only thing which kind of feels a bit sharp is these things when I slide it on and it goes past my ears and on the head, on the scalp, it just kind of scratches. Yeah. On one hand, which is good because I wanted something which was going to be nice and tight. And these are tight because one of the things I absolutely hate is them kind of like slipping and sliding all the time because I just don't want to be doing this. I used to have a different version of the Wayfarers in the past, not the smart glasses but the dumb ones, and they would always be sliding down my nose, but these are sitting quite snug, which is good. Yeah, and it feels lightweight. I specifically didn't go for the transition ones, and the reason behind that is I would have not been able to use them in the car. It's a cool concept, and after watching few videos, one of the things I realized that the transition lenses don't really work too well when you're in the car, and they work pretty cool when you're just outdoors and it's a sunny day, but even then the lenses don't get too dark, and hence the reason I picked the green lenses, because these are the darkest lenses you can get. Regarding the camera and the LED lens thingy on this side, you cannot really see it that clearly. It's which is pretty cool. And that's another reason I went for the shiny frame, because it kind of blends in nicely. It's going to be tricky, like if I was to ever going to film something with my long hair, is that going to cover, or do I always need to do this? And same with taking photos as well. One of the hacks that I've found out, and I'm going to be testing it, is if you want to film something in landscape, you can actually do that by putting your sunglasses in this vertical position to film in landscape. So this is something that I will be testing and see how good that looks, which is not a bad idea. So if I'm out and about and I really want to film something, I can just take off my glasses and then go, hey, look at that. And that's pretty cool. So that's not too bad. It's more convenient than pulling out your cell phone and then filming it. Majority of the time I'm actually just wearing my Apple Watch anyways. So I'm going to try and connect this to my Apple Watch and then go from there.
Several days later.
Alright guys, welcome back. So I spent some time listening to hard rock and heavy metal music on my glasses. My plan was to make this a completely separate video, but I think now I'm gonna combine my unboxing video and my review on how the music sounds like if you're listening to either hard rock music or metal. So right from the get-go I can say it sounds amazing. It almost feels as if I'm wearing my AirPods and listening to music. And the best part is, well, it depends in what kind of an environmental situation you're in, is that you can hear your surrounding. If somebody's nearby, you can easily hear that. So if you'd be walking on the road and you're wearing these Ray-Ban Wayfarers, the Meta version, then you can actually easily be aware of your surroundings, which is great, especially if you're into that. But definitely you cannot wear this on a plane because there's no noise cancelling. So I'm gonna put this back on, and I'm gonna now look at I'm actually gonna play Alice Cooper. So start off with some hard rock music. This is Alice Cooper's new album, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. Listening to it right now, it's amazing. Here, see if you can hear it a little bit. I'm just gonna move away from the microphone because I don't want to get copyright strike. I can hear the highs clearly, the vocals, the mids, the low end, and it's just great. My volume is about 30%, so now I'm going 40, 50. This is 60%. Fantastic. All right, now I'm gonna play something heavier. So let's choose. All right, I'm gonna choose Lamb of God. This is off the As the Palaces Burn album, and I'm gonna play 11th Hour. Amazing. All right. The guitars are sounding very chuggy. You can distinguish between both the guitars. And Chris Adler's drumming, you can hear the double kicks. Randy just started to sing. It's amazing, wow. Very cool. So yeah, really, this is just my impression and review of what the hard rock and metal music sounds like, and it sounds amazing. So if you are in the market and you're looking to invest in this pair of glasses, the Ray-Ban Meta, and wondering what the hard rock and metal music sounds like, it sounds amazing. Of course, this is not at the same level as AirPods or over-ear headphone sets, but this is amazing. Like, I cannot emphasize how great it sounds like. There's no tinniness. It just has a very well balanced sound, and that's exactly what I was kind of hoping for. And the other thing that I've also done is I have tested, I've connected my glasses with my Apple Watch and then switched off my iPhone. And one of the things that I found is that yes, it can get connected via Bluetooth. You can make phone calls. The only thing you cannot do is that you cannot use the AI Meta, because that AI Meta app only functions when you have that app installed on your iPhone. But that's okay, you can still use this as Bluetooth glasses. So if you're out and about, you just want to listen to music, and I have maps on my Apple Watch, which means if I need to follow directions, I can just have my glasses on and my watch will be dictating, and I'll be able to hear that through my Meta sunglasses, which is amazing. All right, so the last thing that I like to report on is if I was, this is regarding the aspect ratio of the video, if I was to hold the sunglasses in vertical position, is this gonna shoot in landscape mode? And the answer is no, it does not do that. What you get out of it is that your aspect ratio expands just a little bit, which is not too bad, and I'll show you an example of that now in a sec. But what really happens is that it gets cropped as well. So what I'll do next is I'll play a little video clip of what that footage looks like. Alright guys, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And if you are in the market and on the fence like the way I was about getting these glasses, I highly recommend. I think these glasses are really cool, and most importantly, I was in the market for a pair of sunglasses that would actually suit me, and I think these look reasonably cool on me. So, and I'm pretty satisfied with the AI function. You also have to be very specific when you're asking Meta AI about any question. So if you're looking at a guitar and you're saying, hey, what is this? It will just say it's an electric guitar. But you need to be very precise if you want to ask Meta about what brand guitar is this. It will then tell you what it is, and same goes with anything else that you're looking at and you want to know the answer to. So you have to be very specific. I'm still very new to this, and I'm going to be testing this over the next couple of weeks or so on various objects and various things. Also looking at testing out the translation function. So there's plenty of things that I need to explore, but one of the cool things I'm excited about is just being able to take photos of my surroundings or whatever that I'm interested in, and making short videos too. So I think one of the things that I'm now looking at exploring is perhaps making YouTube shorts now that I have access to this direct vertical video thing. One of the things that I read in the manual was that if for example, like my hair would actually get in front of the lens, the processor does its little processing and crops out that section of the image or the video which has some intrusion, i.e. a hair strand in front of it. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on the Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarer Gen 2 if you have it. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time.